Hey, so we're here again. Welcome to our podcast. I think this is number 7, maybe 8, but I'm going to go with 7.
Oh, it's not 8. It's got to be 7.
So I think that it'd be nice to just start with the fact that we're getting psyched up. We're going to get into our podcast tonight. And while we're going away next week, I was booking a car rental through Citibank. And it was fascinating how it went down. So I'd like to start with that. And then we're going to lead into maybe some other topics that we prepared tonight.
Okay.
So are you curious what happened with Citibank?
Well, I have to say the walls are pretty thin here in the office, so I heard it, but you can go ahead and roll with it because this is our impromptu topic for the evening. Nightmare with Citibank.
And when we talk about nightmare with Citibank, how many of you have tried to book a car or use your credit card where out of nowhere you get a text or an alert that says fraud alert?
Now, I'm going to tell you, I do appreciate that they're monitoring because there is so much fraud. It's so rampant. I do appreciate that they say, wow, you know what? You don't live there, so why all of a sudden am I seeing this activity? However, there is a proper way to verify, and that would be through a text and or email that says, hit this link, put in your whatever, and then boom, your card's unfrauded, unflagged, and away you go.
So Citibank didn't do that today, and they normally do, Jill. But for a couple $100 charge, I get flagged for fraud on one of my premier credit cards that you actually pay for to be able to use. And so Friday night, they told me that they can't verify me, that they're going to send me a letter in the mail.
Ugh, and you know how I feel about the mail.
I do. Why don't you share?
Well, the mail sucks.
Okay.
Post office is a joke.
Now, post office could be a joke, but honestly, any mailman or mail server person
I like them.
is incredible.
It's the service in general.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
We're not blaming any mail
No,
person.
it's the upper management.
But go back to Citibank for a minute. They're now sending me a letter while I'm out of town that I need to use to be able to get my card reactivated. And we're going to show some reels, if you're following the Chill Experience, where I'm now on the phone with them for 50 minutes, talking to a supervisor, talking to the admin, not understanding a word they say.
Because they're in a fishbowl in another planet.
And we never accomplished our goal of getting the card verified. And so, again, you'll be able to see that. And I just put that out there because I think anyone watching you could feel my pain as I could feel the pain that you have when it happens to you.
I think you made yourself a pain, which I appreciated. Hang on, I want to go back to the USPS because today I got an email from one of my vendors who said, where's your check for $35 for a sample I sent? I said, I mailed it 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go again and say the USPS sucks.
Okay, so we just kind of put that out there. Now, something else that sucks is we're all watching this in real time. Savannah Guthrie's mom
84 years old.
is either missing or kidnapped or something. Now, we're all fascinated by this because at any level, this is awful. But I know that Jill is sitting on social media and on TV kind of keeping up on this. And by the time you watch this, we will actually know what happened. But as of right now, we do not know. So what are your thoughts, Jill, around a missing mom? And by the way, how does it feel if it was your mom or your family? I don't know that we've heard about a kidnapping or someone being taken out of their house like this in a very long time.
Right. I think it's just beyond. And I have an 84-year-old mom, and I have not watched TV on it because I don't tend to watch TV, but I have read some things, and it sounds like this has to do with Savannah. So how do you get back at somebody who's just doing her job by potentially attacking, and I don't want to think the worst, an 84-year-old woman that has health issues? So I think it is just speaks to the craziness that we are living day in and day out. And I am really hoping for her safe return.
Okay. I'm equally hoping for the safe return. Now, what the viewers don't know, unless they watched episode 2 of The Chill Experience, is that you are a Dateline connoisseur.
I am a Dateline-aholic.
So if you were putting this episode on Dateline and you're watching it and you're about 10, 15 minutes in, what do you think the outcome might be if you were to hypothesize or guesstimate how the outcome is, and possibly even in a positive way? Because we do want, I believe it's Nancy, to come home safe.
Sadly, when something ends up on Dateline, the outcome is not usually positive. So I hope to never see this on Dateline.
Okay. That being said, what do you think the outcome is, since you are a crime mystery type personality?
You know, again, I am going to be hopeful that she's going to be returned. There's a lot of crazy people. There was some arrest today with a fake ransom note. I mean, this is such an antiquated type of crime. You're going to send a ransom note to bring this woman back to her family. Then they're implicating the brother-in-law. The whole thing just seems completely crazy, off the chain type of thing. I want to keep saying positive that she's going to be okay and she's going to be returned, because I actually like Savannah Guthrie. I enjoy her.
Now,
I don't watch that show anymore. I'm not like a big TV other than Dateline, but I do like her. So.
Now, as we record the Chill Experience, I just want kind of everyone to know that this is not as easy as we make it look. And this is it's now 6 o'clock on a Friday night that we're recording it, because we're dedicated to you, the audience, and putting out these episodes.
We are just dedicated individuals.
And I don't know, now that we're going into episode 8, 9, and 10, how much better we're getting at sitting in front of a camera and being judged by our audience.
You know what I say about judging? Don't really care. People can judge all they want.
Okay.
I think we try to keep it very above board. We're not trying to go into the weeds on things, because there's a lot of weedy things out there. So we're just trying to, stay on fun and sometimes not such fun topics.
So if there was not such a fun topic, maybe give me the one that's on the top of your mind right now.
Well, the Nancy Guthrie, I guess
that's true.
the kidnapping is not a fun topic. It's very disturbing.
No. But when people see our videos and they see our energy, they're like, wow, you two must really love each other. Maybe share with me, as people talk to you about our love and our chemistry, maybe share with me what your thoughts are around that.
Well, we seem to read each other's thoughts, and we are able to finish each other's sentences.
That's right.
And let's see.
Well, it doesn't have to be that hard. But when we first met, I'm going to be Jill's friend for life.
Right.
And it looks like that's the direction we're going.
Right. Friends for life.
Which leads me into the next topic of Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Where I think if you're watching this, we all have Valentine's Day coming up. And I don't know about you, but I take notes about previous Valentine's Day or birthdays. And one of the things I've learned is a card goes a long way.
Words mean a lot. Words mean a lot.
So.
It has to be followed by action. I happen to love Valentine's Day because it was also my grandma's birthday.
Oh.
So because we are both February birthday people, it was a cool thing, and even cooler because she was born on Valentine's Day.
So do you remember in the past any cards I gave you or any gifts I gave you that were memorable?
Do. I mean, they're all memorable.
Okay.
Your words are amazing. Your cards are amazing. Your gifts are always actually perfect. You seem to know how to give just the right gift all the time.
Do you ever shed a tear at how beautiful my gift giving is and how beautiful the cards are that I give you?
I have.
Okay.
I have. I've written you some nice cards. I actually wrote you a book about you.
You do. And it's sitting on my shelf in my closet where I look at it every day.
Okay.
And I open up the different pages and I reminisce to myself about how beautiful it is, how you think of me, and how really proud you are.
Yes.
That's how we've evolved and come along.
100%.
Yeah. So we have a good thing going because I'm really proud of you. I mean, look at you tonight. You're decked out. We're going to go out with some friends a little bit later tonight, and I just think you look beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You look handsome,
Yeah,
even though
you.
I think you had quite an ordeal with Citi.
Yeah. But I'm able to shake it off because sometimes things that are bad, maybe they are protecting me from something that was a fraud that I don't even know about.
Maybe.
Maybe. Now, the next thing we're doing, and I'd like to inspire anyone watching our video or podcast to check in with us, we've now started doing hot yoga and hot Pilates.
Right.
Now, when I say we started, I've already done 2 classes this week, and I think I have a new addiction.
You know, it was something that we did pre-COVID, and we enjoyed it very much. And COVID hit, so obviously sweating in a room with 48 other people was not probably the best idea. And unfortunately, we did not jump back in. So now seemed to be the right time to jump back in. And yeah, I think the class the other night was phenomenal.
So we wake up in the morning, we do about 30 minutes of stretching and yoga in the morning, and then we try now to do twice a week. We're going to start, we have a class tomorrow where we're going to do 1 hour of 105-degree yoga, where not only do we get better at stretching, which is so important as we get into our 60s and 70s, but it's something that makes you feel really fresh and really helps you with your mindset, because you have to have mind-body, which I think hot yoga really allows us to do.
100%. Nothing worse, in my opinion, than a yoga class, Pilates class, any kind of exercise class where it's cold. The object is to sweat. So I don't understand the people that, I need a fan, I need to cool down. I need the heat, because you got to sweat.
And we have someone in our office here right now working with us who's a trainer and a videographer, who actually maybe can talk to us a little bit later about why, when people work out in rooms that are cold, why that might be beneficial for somebody.
Maybe.
But I doubt it.
It's not my cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea.
No. I'm going to go with the sweat.
The other day, because we do Pilates also on the Reformer, I did a Pilates class with a, do they call it a substitute teacher?
Substitute teacher.
Who I found to be off. So I am going to maybe not do substitute teachers, because as a big guy on a Reformer, she was a little bit alarmed at some of my poses, and I felt very uncomfortable at how she would yell out and worry about my flexibility and maybe my ability to do some of these Reformer moves that are maybe intermediate or advanced. Most people in the class are beginners. So maybe I was like surprising at her at how really talented and coordinated I am.
You know, if it makes you feel better, I actually get a rating survey after each one of my classes. And for the first time, I did not give the most stellar rating, because I agree with the running across the room, and it was just crazy.
Maybe
and
like
then she thought you weren't going to
show.
Clean your machine.
Oh, that was unbelievable. I'm a clean freak, and somebody had left a weight by my Reformer, and so I was going to put it back, and she snapped at me that I need to clean my machine. And during a time where it's mind-body, I felt that it was a little bit alarming, versus just letting me enjoy my experience of being at the Pilates studio.
Finish the class, you were putting something away, you were going to come back, wipe down your equipment. She got all angsty.
Yeah, a little bit angsty.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because the regular teacher's amazing. She's really great. Oh, I love her. I love her.
She's easy to love.
So, yeah, in the future, you'll sign up for better instructors.
So you love Valentine's Day because your grandma and you had that shared day.
Well, it was her birthday, and we share the month of February.
Because February 20th, for anybody watching, is your what?
Do you want me to say how old I'm going to be?
No, I just said
I don't
what.
care. I'm going to be 62.
Well, it's your birthday.
Yes, I'll be 62.
There's nobody that doesn't look at Jill, though, and say, oh, my God, you're a grandma? And there's many people that look at her and say, can you share with us, your face looks very fresh and young. What kind of creams and lotions and facial products are you using? And maybe you want to throw a company or two out there, because I think you take pride in the companies that you use.
You know, I have been trying to narrow it down to a company or just 2 companies, but I have been using Definage, which I believe is a Beverly Hills-based company, and I like their products.
Okay, a shout out. I cannot repeat the name because I don't know. Definage.
Yeah, you did well.
We're not going to spell it, but it's Definage.
Definage.
And it's based out of Beverly Hills, and Jill likes their 3 to 10 products that they offer
3 to 10.
for skincare.
Right. Because nothing else in the face.
Nice.
Right? We are not about injectables or stuff
So
like
with
that.
the birthday coming up, I might, we'll have to talk about future podcasts. I'm hoping I don't let her down this year because, it's all about the card and the words and the gifts. Now, some people don't want gifts.
Hang on. That is
we're
not
going to
true.
reel it back. We're going to
That
reel
is
it
not
back, reel
true.
it back, reel it back.
That is not true.
Not true.
No. Who said anything about gifts?
Now, by the way, I don't know about you, but when I go to try to find a card, Hallmark, or there's very few places I found to be able to buy a card.
But the best card you ever gave me was on a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper.
How many pages was it?
I think it was at least 4, maybe 5.
Maybe 5, maybe 6.
It was long.
And when's the last time you read it?
Probably a year ago when I went into my memory box.
And may I make a suggestion, since we're doing this on the podcast, and maybe you actually read it recently and maybe come back at our next podcast and talk about some of the words and some of the thoughts around it. Because as you kind of coast through life and you have another birthday coming, maybe there's some words in there that you want to remember.
Maybe. It's a good idea.
Maybe you want to let me read it too so I remember what I wrote.
Yeah, I am a fan of the word.
Yeah.
That's always the best gift.
Okay.
A meaningful word.
Okay.
Right?
And moving forward, you got the birthday coming up. I think we're going to have a very special evening. There's plenty of surprises and things that I've planned for Jill's birthday, and we're just going to have to wait till after the birthday to be able to hear about the birthday.
Okay.
And then we're traveling. So, we have a few minutes left in the podcast, and we always talk about travel anxiety. But I don't think we have a lot of travel anxiety for this upcoming trip.
Well, no, we don't, because we really don't do a lot of things to prepare for the trip, do we?
No. As a matter of fact, last night, if I remember correctly, while you were packing,
You were
I took a
snoring.
nap. Yeah. Now, again, my snoring is moderate
Very
as
minimal.
I lose weight and
Very minimal.
as I keep my head raised.
Very minimal. I was
But-
just implying that you were sleeping while I was packing. So, yes, we don't do a lot to prepare for trips. But,
So-
I really don't mind packing for you because I like you to look nice. You have a beautiful wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
And, when you dress nice, you feel nice,
Yeah.
right? And you're around your peers. Yeah, that's a nice pullover. You're
Yeah,
around
this
your
is
peers.
a Sunico, S-U-N-I-C-O, big
Actually,
fan.
it's called Sunise.
Sunise?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
I don't
call
even
it
know
what
how to
it
say
is,
it, but it's got the
Sunise.
word right there.
Yeah.
And for anybody that's interested, there's a lot of different colors, and I have become a fan of the
Of the
Sunise
line.
pullover.
Yes, it is. It is a
As
great
well
line.
as the aloe undershirt that really highlights and contrasts
Right.
the outfits.
Right. You're just a fashionista these days.
So if
Aren't
you
you?
if you want some more fashion tips, feel free to DM me or message me. I'm all over social media.
Right.
Really enjoying the positive feedback that we're getting from people watching our podcast and our reels.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I'm sure it won't always be positive, and we're fine with that too.
Well, we'll have to turn off comments if it doesn't stay positive.
You know what? We don't need to turn them off.
Okay.
Because again, don't really care.
And we have thick skin.
Very,
Yeah.
very.
So when we're going to go traveling, we're going to go be on the beach, and
Right.
I know that you'd like to collect seashells.
Love
And who likes to receive the seashells that you collect?
our little granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
She is a fan. Maybe our little grandson, as
Mm-hmm.
he gets a little bit older, he may be a seashell lover,
He might.
right?
Given the month that he was born, though, maybe not.
Why? He's a
don't know.
summer baby.
He's a summer baby, so
she's a
there you
winter
go.
baby.
And she's a winter.
Right.
And so, what kind of seashells do you like to collect at the
Oh,
seashore?
wow. The prettiest ones I could find.
Mm-hmm.
And on the Gulf side, there are amazing seashells. I could be out there collecting for hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how much I could fit in the suitcase to bring home.
Right.
And you need to make sure that there aren't things in the shell that you're bringing home with you.
That's true.
And I don't really travel with bleach or anything to clean them out.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Maybe I don't collect a whole bunch this time because I think I have enough, but maybe I'll collect them for the kids for later.
Maybe. Do you know what I just noticed?
What'd you notice?
That the fish tank turned off. So because we're doing this after my normal hours at the office, and the fish tank is on a timer, it looks like the light is off. So
Looks like
for
it
all of
is.
you watching, you don't get to experience the fish and the
Yeah,
swimming of the
that's a
fish
bummer.
behind us.
Well, it's time for them to sleep.
It is time for them to sleep.
Yeah.
So in summary, as we tomorrow get ready for our big day, we're going to have, ready for this? We have hot yoga. We have stretching. We have dinner plans. And on Sunday, we have the Super Bowl.
Wow.
And Jill was invited to maybe one of the first ever Super Bowl parties.
Well, we went to a Super Bowl party last year.
We did?
Yes.
Same house?
Yes.
Oh.
Because
guess,
it's their birthday / Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jill has a friend that invites us to their house, and we feel very kind of welcomed
Right.
and comfortable.
Great
at this
friends,
house.
great
Yeah.
food. It's an amazing evening.
And you're going to bring some food to this house.
I am.
So tonight when we leave here after the podcast, where are we going?
We're going to run to the grocery store. I have to get 2 yellow onions. I have to get some high quality mayonnaise because I'm going to make a Barefoot Contessa that is Ina Garten French onion dip. As I said, French onion dip and Ruffles. There's no better snack.
And what is your favorite grocery store to go to if you have a choice of 1, 2, or 3 stores? Rank your stores and why you like them.
I'm going to go with our local favorite, Sunset Foods,
Okay.
because I like supporting a local, independently owned grocer. And the rest, oh, and I like Trader Joe's. do
I like Trader Joe's.
I like Trader Joe's. They have cool stuff.
They have cool
great
people.
recipes. Yes, I love
How
their
is it
people.
possible that Trader Joe's has 20 people on the floor at all times wanting to help you, and these other grocery stores have 1 to 5 people?
Because corporate owned versus independent employee appreciated. You know, when an employee is appreciated,
Yeah.
they perform differently.
So going along with that, the boutique world,
Yes,
where you get the service, I think is so valuable today.
right.
Compared to it, as an example, how we started this podcast with Citibank, not giving us service.
Correct.
If you heard the call, they couldn't have a supervisor within 24 to 48 hours pick up, and they weren't helpful around that. Versus a boutique or a smaller bank or a smaller company has the ability usually to be able to get stuff done that's about you and helping you.
Right.
I think so.
Well, I think the world has shifted.
Yeah.
And corporations just, not all of them,
Yeah.
not all of them, but a lot of them.
You know, I'm calling 800 numbers pretty often to get through to corporations, and if you don't have your account number or certain things, they don't put you through.
Right.
And when you put in your account number or your social number and they don't have it in their system, they still don't want to put you through. And so it's almost impossible sometimes to reach someone.
Right.
And if anybody knows the workaround other than not pushing any buttons,
Well, you sit in that queue and you circle and you
sit in
circle
the
and you
queue.
circle, and it's annoying.
and then when you reach someone, it sounds like they're in a fishbowl.
Right.
Because you're dealing with a large institution instead of a boutique firm, which you and I are both a big fan
And we
of.
know they ship all that out.
Yeah.
Contrary to what is being fed to us now, there are not jobs within
Yeah.
our country for whoever's here. I don't care who's doing them here. They
So-
ship them out because they want cheap labor. So they're taking advantage of people, which is unfortunate. And
Very
I don't want to end on a negative.
No,
so-
we're going to go positive
Yeah,
here.
so let's go positive.
Okay. So before we finish up, Jill's got some positive thoughts other than how much she loves and adores me, going on almost 10 years of marriage and bliss. Anniversary is going to be in October on Halloween, and I just can't wait for that day because passing 10 years with this beautiful lady is going to be really something.
No, I feel the same way about you.
Hmm.
Not beautiful lady, beautiful human in general.
Thank you. Yeah, with great lips.
With great lips.
It embarrasses her, but you know what? It's harder to deny. Yeah, I got great lips.
I mean, women pay for those lips.
Yeah. No Botox hair.
No way. All natural.
Natural.
Right.
So on that note, peace out, and we will
Chill
see you
out.
on the next chill episode. Thank you.
Out, baby.